Gamers! Are you tired of playing boring games with weak storylines? Well, you're in luck because today we're talking about the cream of the crop when it comes to good storytelling in video games. These games will have you on the edge of your seat, eagerly anticipating what's going to happen next. Trust me, you won't be able to put them down. So sit back, grab your controller, and get ready to be immersed in some seriously epic tales. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest gaming content. Happy gaming! The Last of Us Part 2, 2020 PlayStation 4. The Last of Us Part 2 is an action-adventure survival horror game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is the sequel to the 2013 game, The Last of Us. The game follows Ellie, a young woman in her early 20s, and her journey of revenge and redemption in a post-apocalyptic world. The game takes place 5 years after the events of the first game, in a world that has been ravaged by a fungal pandemic. In this world, survivors must battle not only the infected, but also other human survivors who are struggling to survive in a world filled with danger. Ellie must face her inner demons and confront the people responsible for the death of those she loves. Along the way, she must battle hordes of infected, as well as other survivors, in order to survive and exact her revenge. The game features a new combat system that allows for more strategic combat, as well as a crafting system that allows players to create weapons, tools, and other items to help them survive. The game also features a new open-world environment, allowing players to explore abandoned cities, forests, and other locations. The Last of Us Part 2 is an emotionally charged and intense experience that will keep players on the edge of their seat. Red Dead Redemption 2, 2018 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an action-adventure game developed and published by Rockstar Games. The game is set in 1899, during the decline of the American frontier. It follows the story of Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, as he and the gang are forced to flee from the law. The game focuses on exploration, with players able to traverse a large open-world environment which is filled with animals, towns, and other locations. Players can engage in activities such as hunting, fishing, and robbing, or they can choose to simply explore the world. The game also features a variety of missions, with players able to choose which missions they want to complete. These missions range from story-based missions to side missions, and often involve combat against enemies. The game also features a morality system, in which players' actions affect the relationships between the members of the gang. Red Dead Redemption 2 received critical acclaim upon release, with praise for its story, setting, and characters. It was also praised for its visuals and sound design, as well as its gameplay mechanics. It is considered one of the greatest video games of all time. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, 2015 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt is an action role-playing game set in a massive open-world environment. It is the third installment in the Witcher series and is based on the fantasy novel series of the same name by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski. The game follows the story of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher, as he searches for his adopted daughter Ciri while dealing with a powerful otherworldly force known as the Wild Hunt. Along the way, Geralt must navigate the various political factions of the northern kingdoms, protect the people of the world from monsters, and unravel the mystery of the Wild Hunt. The game features a dynamic day and night cycle, a complex weather system, and a variety of locations to explore. The combat system is based on timing and positioning and encourages the player to use a variety of weapons and magic to defeat enemies. The game also features a deep crafting system and an expansive character customization system. BioShock Infinite, 2013 PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC. BioShock Infinite is a first-person shooter video game developed by Irrational Games and published by 2K Games. It is the third installment in the BioShock series, and though it is not directly linked to the previous games, it features similar gameplay concepts and themes. The game is set in 1912 in the floating city of Columbia, a city suspended in the air by giant blimps. The player takes on the role of former Pinkerton agent Booker DeWitt, who has been sent to Columbia to find a woman named Elizabeth. Booker and Elizabeth must navigate the city while trying to escape the city's warring factions, the Founders and the Vox Populi. Along the way, Booker discovers the city's dark secrets and must use his weapons and special powers to survive. The game received critical acclaim for its story, setting, and characters, as well as its visual design, voice acting, and sound design. It was awarded the 2013 Game of the Year award by several gaming publications. NieR, Automata, 2017 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. NieR, Automata is an action role-playing game developed by Platinum Games and published by Square Enix. The game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has been driven from the Earth by mechanical aliens. Players take control of android warriors 2B, 9S and A2 as they fight their way through a world overrun by machines. The story follows the androids as they attempt to reclaim the world for humanity. They are joined by a mysterious being known as Pascal, who helps them in their fight against the machines. As they progress, they uncover the truth behind the invasion and the fate of humanity. Along the way, they must battle fierce enemies and make difficult decisions that will shape the future of mankind. With an engaging story, intense combat, and beautiful visuals, NieR, Automata is an unforgettable experience. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, 2016 PlayStation 4. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End is an action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It is the fourth installment in the Uncharted series, and the first to be released on the PlayStation 4. The story follows Nathan Drake, a former treasure hunter, who is forced out of retirement by his brother Sam. Sam has been searching for the lost pirate colony of Libertalia, and needs Nathan's help to find it. The two embark on a journey across the globe, facing off against dangerous enemies and uncovering the secrets of Libertalia. Along the way, Nathan must confront his past and the consequences of his actions. The game features a variety of action-adventure elements, such as gunfights, platforming, and puzzle solving. Players can use a variety of weapons, including pistols, shotguns, and grenades, to defeat enemies. The game also features an open-world environment, allowing players to explore and interact with the environment. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End received critical acclaim upon release, with many praising the game's visuals, story, and gameplay. It was also a commercial success, becoming the fastest-selling PlayStation 4 game of all time. Firewatch, 2016 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. Firewatch is a single-player first-person mystery game set in the Wyoming wilderness in 1989. Players take on the role of Henry, a man who has taken a job as a fire lookout in the Shoshone National Forest. As Henry, you explore the wilderness around you, uncovering clues and solving puzzles as you go. You also have to keep an eye out for any potential fires, and report them to your supervisor Delilah, who you communicate with via walkie-talkie. Along the way, you uncover a mystery involving strange occurrences and a missing person. As you progress, you must make choices that shape the story and determine the outcome of the game. Life is Strange, 2015 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. Life is Strange is an episodic interactive drama graphic adventure video game developed by Dontnod Entertainment and published by Square Enix. The game follows the story of Max Caulfield, a photography student who discovers that she has the ability to rewind time at any moment. After having foreseen an approaching storm, Max must take on the responsibility to prevent it from destroying her town. The game is set in the fictional town of Arcadia Bay, Oregon, where Max reunites with her old friend Chloe Price. Together they investigate the mysterious disappearance of fellow student Rachel Amber, uncovering a dark side to life in Arcadia Bay. As the story progresses, Max must quickly learn that changing the past can sometimes lead to a devastating future. Players must make choices that will affect the story's outcome, with each decision carrying consequences that will alter the narrative. Players must also explore the environment to interact with objects and find clues that will help them progress. Life is Strange also features a unique time rewind mechanic that allows players to go back and change their decisions if they wish. Horizon Zero Dawn, 2017 PlayStation 4. Horizon Zero Dawn is an open-world action role-playing game developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world in the 31st century, where humans have regressed to primitive tribal societies while robotic creatures called, machines, have taken over the world. Players take on the role of Aloy, a hunter and archer living in a world overrun by machines. Aloy embarks on a quest to uncover her past and learn why the machines have taken over the world. She must battle the machines, as well as hostile human forces, while exploring the open world and completing various side quests. Along the way, she will gain access to powerful weapons and abilities, allowing her to take on increasingly powerful foes. Horizon Zero Dawn has been praised for its open-world setting, visuals, combat system, and story. The game has sold over 10 million copies worldwide since its release in 2017, making it one of the best-selling PlayStation 4 games of all time. The Walking Dead, the final season, 2018 PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. The Walking Dead, the final season is a post-apocalyptic adventure game developed by Telltale Games and the fourth and final main game in the series. Set several years after the events of the previous game, the story follows Clementine, now a teenage survivor, as she attempts to protect an orphan girl named AJ from the dangers of the zombie apocalypse. Players take control of Clementine as she embarks on a perilous journey to find safety and protect AJ. Along the way, she must make difficult decisions, build relationships, and fight against both the undead and the living. As the story progresses, players will be faced with tough choices that will shape the fate of Clementine and AJ. The game features a unique art style, intense action sequences, and a powerful story that will challenge and engage players. With its gripping narrative, intense action, and emotionally charged atmosphere, The Walking Dead, the final season is sure to leave a lasting impression.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Your support means a lot to me and helps me create even more content for you to enjoy. Thanks again for watching.